Grand Theft Battlefield of Duty has been released. I thought I'd give my initial impressions of the game instead of just another montage. Now, bear in mind this is based on the PlayStation 4 version and will inevitably be full of Battlefield 4 comparisons, because that's ultimately my background from making videos. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the graphics. May well be my mind playing tricks on me, but they seem worse than Battlefield 4. The textures don't seem as crisp. It doesn't look as pretty as Battlefield 4 did. You could tell mainly when you get weather effects. There's a sandstorm on Dust Bowl, very much like the Gulf of Oman, and it looks nowhere near as good. It has been scaled back massively. It's my opinion, and I think that that's intentional. It feels like it's been scaled back to probably help frame rate loss on consoles. Well, that'll please the PC gamer. From a console point of view, it's worked. It's worked very well. From my time in the game so far, the frames seem high, constant, and when you compare it with Battlefield 4, it leads to a much smoother gameplay. I assume it's the same with the PS4 and the Xbox One, but your smoothness and your crisp turns, it's just so much easier to navigate. Gunplay in the game, in my opinion, it's again easier than Battlefield 4. The majority of the guns I've used only seem to have vertical recoil, which means the guns are now far easier to handle using a gamepad. The vertical only recoil combined with the narrow spread of full auto fire means you're putting a lot of bullets in the same place very quickly. On top of that, the amount of bullets required to kill is now less than Battlefield 4, and the range before the damage starts to drop off on the guns has been increased. I think it's largely going to reduce the skill gap. You can now spray and pray, and you actually are successful. You can just hold the trigger down. It's not a massive requirement for tap firing or burst firing. It's still essential at longer ranges, but in the main you can just finger plant and get your kills. The biggest change though in terms of weapons is to shotguns and PDWs. Basically the fact that they're no longer useless. The PDWs up close now really do hurt. They outshoot an assault rifle up close, which should be the point. Shotguns now have an increased range and they don't have that random spread, so you're more likely to get kills with those. The game seems more focused around playing the map. Being the guy that's got the cover and the flank will get you the win the majority of the time. If you're both out in the open, it's technically the guy who shoots first is probably going to win. Maps. The maps seem okay. I haven't played all of them yet, and I haven't had time to fully explore them all. Another thing I've noticed, or possibly imagined, is the games are over far faster than Battlefield 4 ever were, so if you are playing the big 64-man conquest, you don't tend to have a chance to have a battle on every single flag. You tend to work your way around the map before you've had a chance to play the whole of it. It seems to be over. The games finish really quickly. Other things, there are new game modes added. Blood Money and Heist have been added as well as Hotwire. They seem like sort of direct replacements for Russian Obliteration. Well, Blood Money and Hotwire do. There's a bit of Blood Money footage in there, but not really spent any time in Heist yet. Hotwire is cool. If you didn't play the beta or haven't seen any of the game before, then it's basically Conquest. However, instead of flags in set locations, you've got vehicles. You basically get in the vehicle, drive it around the map and earn points from it while captured, driving it at speed. The team with the most cars for the longest period of time will ultimately win the game. This game mode leads to some serious fun moments. It's probably the best thing I've done yet in Hardline. It's real good fun, especially when you've got a car of 4 people, a driver and 3 guys hanging out the window. When you meet another car doing the same thing and you have a battle, it's something else. How to level up in Hardline? Play the objective. They've changed the way this game works the best thing you can do to get points and progress yourself and get as much money as you can to get the unlocks is playing the objective. You earn so much more for objective plays than you do for killing people now. It's far, far, far better. You know, on Hotwire, for example, if you're driving the car or a passenger repairing the car, you earn far more. If you spent the whole game in that car, you'd earn far more than anybody on the ground just trying to rake in the kills. You get so much more quickly. So if you want to progress quickly, get to the good weapons, get to the good stuff, that's just getting in there, play the objective, don't worry about the kills. I'm not really going to make a suggestion on whether I think anybody should buy this game or not. One thing I can say, for me, there's a lot of fun in it. I don't believe it to be better than Battlefield 4 though. I don't think I would spend 800 hours in this like I did on Battlefield 4. But I'm going to put more time into it, test everything out, see what I think. Me post a video with another commentary at some point. Hope you enjoyed this video, slightly different from what I normally do. I was getting a bit bored of just doing montages all the time because there's only so many ways you can kill people and put it in a clip. And that's all for now. Have a good day. Goodbye.